Hey everybody, it's Marcy and Opal. Today's Yoga Swatch will feel great on your back. We're going to stretch your back, both the upper back and the lower back. We're going to strengthen a little bit of your back. This will feel so good because as knitters, we sit and our backs are compressed and there's just not much space between your vertebra. And so this practice aims to lengthen and bring some space in there and a little bit of strength to keep you upright as you knit even more. So you will come onto your backs, knees bent and feet on the floor. And we'll start just by working with your arms a little bit. You'll clasp your fingers overhead, knuckles are towards the ceiling. And you'll just start by moving the arms and hands side to side. Just a little bit at first, just bringing some circulation in between your shoulders. And then you could get a little bit wider if you like. And then we'll start making circles, and you'll start with small circles just clockwise. Just easing movement into the shoulders, noticing what you feel as you do this. Your circles can get a little bigger. The upper back is involved now. And then we'll reverse direction, starting with big circles. And then getting smaller. Then your hands can come to your sides and they're just going to rest there for a little bit, and we'll work with your low back. So we'll be working with some pelvic tilts. I'd like you to imagine that on your back there's a clock face. 12 o'clock is by your waist and 6 o'clock is by your tailbone. So with your next inhale, gently press 6 o'clock towards the mat. And then when you exhale, roll to 12 o'clock, pressing that towards the mat. And you'll just go back and forth, just small movements, bringing some of that stretch that I was talking about into your low back. This should feel really nice. You can also do this when you're sitting. If you ever notice in your chair when you're knitting and your back feels achy, you could just practice with these pelvic tilts. Exhaling is bringing the waist back, and inhaling is bringing the tailbone back. At the end of your next exhale, you'll pause and just come to a neutral spine. And then the next pose we'll do is sort of a combination of these two movements we've already done, but just made a little bit bigger. So you'll clasp your hands overhead like you did before. Have gently bent elbows for starters. And I think for the first time, or maybe even a couple, you should just watch me, because it's better if you're looking straight up when you do this pose rather than having a turned neck. As you inhale, you'll press your feet into the mat and lift your hips. As you exhale, press your knuckles towards the ceiling and let the hips come down. So inhale, the elbows and shoulders relax, the hands come down as the hips go up. Exhale, hands go up as hips come down. We'll do this several more times. So we're stretching your whole back, lengthening between your shoulders as well, and strengthening your back as we lift. With the inhale, the hips come up. With the exhale, they come down. With the inhale, the elbows come down. And with the exhale, the knuckles go up. One more time. And then with the following exhale, whenever that happens, your hands will come to your sides and just feel your back and your shoulders. You can adjust if you need to, lengthen your neck. And then you'll bring your knees into your chest. You can either have your hands on your kneecaps or behind your thighs. Notice my elbows are going to start bent, so my knees are closer to my chest. As I inhale, the knees rock away. And as I exhale, The knees come towards the chest. Inhaling away, exhaling towards you. A couple more times. We're bringing a little bit of ease and balance back to our spine. At the end of this exhale, you can bring one foot and then another down to the floor. Take a breath. And you are complete. Your body and I thank you for practicing. See you next time.